There's a lot of false videos on how to hide your base on Donut. And they all have certain things that are right, but then almost all of it is just wrong. So I've decided that I'm gonna make the first real guide of how to hide your base on the Donut SMP. Here it is. All right, the first thing is I'm just gonna talk about like how it all works. So basically, the world on Donut SMP is split into Goliaths. So basically say let's see. Here, I'm gonna try to explain this. It'll be kind of hard to explain, but like, so let's just say. Pretend there's two regions in the world. There's East and West, which there isn't. There's like a lot more. All the regions of Donut are all of these. There's all those regions. But if there was only East or West, it would kind of be like this. So each of these blocks represents 50k by 50k blocks, and the world is kind of like split up like this. So there's like Goliaths. Also, basically like it's not just like different worlds for each RTP zone. If this is the whole world, then it has like East. Like NA East is this, NA West is this. That's kind of how it's split up. I'm gonna put an image of like the actual map on the screen. So there it is. Basically, a little pluses are RTP points, I assume, and that can like kind of tell us how you're gonna want to hide your base. Basically, this shows that the best areas to hide your base are the very corner of NA East, because not many people can RTP there for some reason. I think it's just like designed by Dr. Donut like that, so like you know you can hide your base without getting found. So yeah, that's the best area to hide your base. If you have an Elytra, all you gotta do is you gotta RTP. So you do /RTP. Holy, I'm about to type in. You RTP, and then you RTP to NA East, and then basically what you gotta do is you just gotta click F3. You gotta find your coordinates, and then you just gotta travel out more than like 175 by 175k. Well, actually, it would be 175 by negative 175k. So just travel all the way out in the direction. Travel out to like the corner Goliath, and then dig down. After you've done that, all you want to do is you want to do /8 silk. Get a silk touch. Get a silk touch pickaxe. So buy a silk touch pickaxe, and then you just want to go down. After you've traveled all the way out, you want to go down, and then you want to place the blocks behind you, just like this. Has to be like exactly even, because there's people who have hacks. So pretend you have like grass there, but you place stone instead. Even though it's not cobblestone, there's people who have hacks that can like scan the world generation and like test if there's any like blocks that are placed wrong. So all the blocks, like if grass is there, grass has to go there again. If stone was there, it has to go there again, and so on. You go all the way down, just like that, and make sure that you replace all this stuff correctly. And then after you're done, which yeah, let's just pretend. I'm just gonna go all the way down, but just fast forward it. Actually, no. So all you gotta do is you gotta replace it. I'm just not gonna do that because I don't want to waste all my life just doing that, just for one video. But yeah, that's what you gotta do. And then after you're down to deep slate, you're gonna want to go and then put your base. So basically, if any of your base, people with ESP can ESP into stone, so people can like find your base if it's in stone. But if it's in deep slate, people can't. The cutoff point is 0, so just have all of your base below 0, and then it'll be safe. So you can't have even like if you have even like one block of your base above 0, it'll look kind of sus. So keep it all under 0, and then you can build all of your base down there. Also if I do a base, I always like to go like right about to here. And then I would dig it all out. And then I would have a ton of room to like place stuff like and not just be at bedrock. It's pretty bad to actually build your base at bedrock. I just like to build above. Also, if you have like a spawner base, basically I would find like a lava pit and then put it in the lava pit, because if there's lava around your base, it makes it a little bit harder to find. Also, if you have like a small base, like a stash or something, I would cover the whole outside with lava. So basically, I'll pretend this was my base right here. What I would want to do is I would want to just like dig out like a little like layer around the outside like this. Make it come to the top too. And then just place lava like up there to have it drain around the sides to cover up your base. It'll help it like not get found as much. Some other tips to hiding your bases would be basically like the biome. There's biomes that you don't want to build your base in. If the biome can grow, like if it's like kelp is absolutely terrible because everybody looks in kelp. Or if the biome, like right here would be a good spot to build your base, besides the fact that it's not far out. But certain biomes that you want to avoid would be like kelp, any frozen thing that has snow, because all the snow can grow, and then people can like see there's like extra snow there. Don't put your base in vines, because vines can grow. Bamboo, because bamboo can grow. The best areas are plains, savannas, forests. Mesas are good, and deserts are good, but people fight in them a lot, so I would try to avoid deserts. But yeah, or taigas work too, or like dark oak forests, or just anything that doesn't grow is good. So yeah, first take your base out on NA East, really far out, to the other Goliath. And yes, you can RTP to that Goliath. If you RTP enough times, you're gonna RTP into that Goliath already. But what I do is I would travel beyond these coordinates, so 200, 200,000, Y, anything, and then negative 200,000. So travel farther than those coordinates in NA East, and that's the best spot. If you don't have like an elytra, or like you don't want to travel, then the best bio or the best region to build it in would be probably NA West. So I would do it in NA West if you don't have like, an elytra or like enough time to, travel out. So then I would just build it in NA West. It can be anywhere in NA West, but it'll be best to like put in the areas that not many people RTP, and I can put the map on screen again. There it is. There's the map. So try to get it in a spot that there's not many pluses. The pluses mean RTP points. Well, not RTP points, but like commonly RTP'd areas. And also, there's a thing that a ton of people say. Like, people say, if you RTP, like, say I did slash RTP, that, people say that right here is like an RTP point, and like people just commonly RTP onto like that block, and it's just like, a spot. But that's not true. Any single block in the whole world you can RTP onto. I think maybe you can't RTP to like the really far out in NA East, but I think you can RTP onto any block in the whole world. Right here would be like a pretty good spot to build your base, besides the fact that, there's land. Also, never ever put your base near villages, for one, or like trial chambers, because there's people who are in all the trial chambers, and then they turn on like X-ray or something, which that's against the rules, but like people turn on X-ray to try to find like the other chambers, or like free cam or something. So don't put your base near a trial chamber, near an ancient city, near a village, or near any like structures, because that could be like a easier way for people to find it. I unfortunately have my base near a pillager outpost, or one of them, which is pretty annoying, but try to keep it away from any structures or any signs of life. I mean, it's not bad to have signs of life, but yeah, I would try to keep it away from them. And let's see, let me think if there's anything else I have to say about hiding bases. Let me think. I mean, yeah, that's about it. Also, just don't use light blocks if you don't want ESPers to find as easily. It's not really like a big deal, but if you really want to keep your base hidden, like if you have like a stash that's really valuable, don't use light blocks. And yeah, to put it all together, put your base in NA East really far out, because as you can see, here's all the map again. I'm just gonna show it again. There's not as many RTP points, or like common RTP'd areas if you go far out in NA East. So put it in NA East far out. Don't put it under a growing biome like kelp or vines or bamboo or snow, any of those things. Don't put it under there. Try to not use light blocks if you can. Cover it with lava. Don't put it near structures, and yeah, that's about it. Subscribe if this helped you, and yeah, that's about it.